My name's Megan Donaldson. I teach international criminal law, and I typically do teach the whole module myself each year, so I'll look forward to doing that next year as well. International criminal law is actually quite a large and sprawling field depending on how you define international crimes, and it increasingly involves not only international courts of the kind that you might have heard of, the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia and for Rwanda, and now the International Criminal Court, but for example domestic courts which are increasingly prosecuting not only their own nationals but also foreign nationals. So potentially a really large area. Our module focuses on what we sometimes call the 4 core crimes, so aggression, genocide, crimes against humanity and war crimes. And we look at how those things have been prohibited and prosecuted in history, basically how we got to the system we have today, how that system works today, and how it might be evolving in future. I think students typically appreciate 3 main things about the module. One is that we're talking about fascinating, if really moving and challenging, political and human stories. Another is that we're talking about legal creativity on a really large scale. This is a rapidly evolving field and we see huge innovation in relatively short periods of time. And a third, I think, is just the interest from a legal theory perspective of seeing the way that international criminal responsibility has evolved out of, but in many ways also challenges the structure of the international legal order. I think this module appeals really broadly to people who are interested in criminal law, people who are interested in human rights law and international humanitarian law and how it might more effectively be enforced, and people who are just generally interested in the structure of the international legal order and potentially in jurisprudential questions, because they do get to see how this order changes and can be refashioned over time. So as with other modules in the international law specialism, some of our students have gone on to further study, to doctorates. Some of our students have gone on to positions in government departments or in NGOs, and some to internships in international organisations and courts and tribunals.